for your son Jay. I can't wait to share some of these with you. I wanted to grab some that both mix the dinosaur aspect and the outside aspect. So I'm going to share a few. I wanted to start with one that's for outdoors, and we'll kind of go up from there. This one is one of my favorites for outdoors. This is actually called Bug Hotel because in the back of it, it gives you some ideas on how to create a bug sanctuary in your backyard and why that's so important. I love that it talks life cycles, which is so big in that early pre-K, kindergarten, first grade year, has the life cycles and these awesome flaps that are going to really help engage the child, and these illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. The information in here is fantastic. It's definitely on par with the second grade educational value to it. And when you look at these, it's going to give you such great information. So once hatched, a caterpillar will immediately start eating leaves. It can grow to be up to 100 times its original size. So lots of information in here, lots of different insects and quote unquote bugs that we see outside. So lots of invertebrates. It's got snails and slugs and spiders. And of course, you have your ladybug. And then at the back, like I said, it's going to share how you will do this. Now, there's also books on gardening. We have books for, I know that my 4.5-year-old and I have really enjoyed reading our gardening book together because we've been building a garden outside. And so that's been super fun. And then also we actually have a book called Never Get Bored Outdoors. And I pick activities in that all the time that I take the kids outside and we do them. Things like building rock gardens and all sorts of different things that are super, super fun to do outside. Now, next I wanted to share with you some dinosaur books. So hold on. One of our favorites is the Shine a Light series. The Shine a Light series, all you need is a simple flashlight. It can be any flashlight. I have a 98-cent flashlight from Walmart, so it's not super, super expensive. But these Shine a Light books are fantastic because they show something on the underside of the page. So when you shine the light through it, and you'll see this in tonight's party, when you shine the light through it or underneath it, you put the flashlight under here, and that's what's going to come up on this page. And so there's going to be a question, and it's going to lead them to where they need to be putting that flashlight on the page. It's great for visual tracking and cause and effect. And then, of course, voila, something appears on the page, and they get to learn what that is and why it's important. So I love the Shine a Light dinosaurs. My favorite two are Dinosaurs and Wonders of Our World. Love those so much. Another one, I always try to throw in some type of book for reading. And obviously at 4.5, he's probably not reading yet, but reading aloud is super important. It's even important once he does start reading. We read all the time in our family, and this is Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. If you don't know about Nibbles, and as your RSVP said, you are a total newbie, Nibbles is a fantastic series. It's about a book monster you have here. This is Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. It is book number 2 in our series. Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide is one of my absolute favorites because Nibbles is eating his way through a true dinosaur guide. And it's going to start where he's eating his way through, and there's holes on the page where he's eaten through. And then, of course, here's our main character, Nibbles, and it's going to kind of talk about Nibbles as if he was a dinosaur and an identification guide. And then, of course, you have your real dinosaurs. That's going to give you a little bit of nonfiction information about. And then, of course, it's going to be the silly page where he's seeing these guys and they're kind of like, what are you doing in my book? Get out of here. And ultimately what happens is he gets kicked out of the book to be portrayed in his next book series, which is Nibbles the Monster Hunt, which is really, really fun too. Nibbles the Monster Guide, and Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide, and Nibbles Monster Hunt are 3 of our favorites in this family. So check those out. If you like Nibbles, one of the things that we really enjoy is all of his series, including the magnetic calendar. So those are super fun. And then last but not least, I wanted to mention this series. This is our Big Book of Big series. And it has a funny name to it. The illustrations, some people love them, some people don't. When I first saw these books, I stayed far away because I was like, I don't like those illustrations. These books have grown on me so much. My kid, when he was 4.5, would take these books and literally he'd pull them out, he'd put them under the table, lay down under the table, and he would chill out there reading them. He loved them, and it didn't matter that he couldn't actually read. He wanted to get in there and truly pull out all of these amazing posters that you have and just sit down and explore what they were. His favorite at the time was the body book. There are so many in this series, but this is big book of big dinosaurs, and it's super, super fun. There's 4 pullouts in every single one of these pages, or every single one of these books, and they are great for 4 to 9-year-olds. And I know that sounds weird, but the reading level is a 3rd to 4th grade reading level. And then, of course, the idea behind the book is to get young kids to lay down, open the book up, and just explore. That's what Peter Usborne wanted to do with these books. He wanted to get kids to get interested in books and get absorbed in the books to the point where they just lost all track of time. They wanted to learn what was in the book. So that is some of our favorite about the dinosaur books, and of course our outdoor books. Let me know which one you think is your favorite, and we'll chat soon. I can't wait to party with you tonight. Bye.